In this Hasbro Marble Legends Zabu Build-A-Figure review, I will examine the figure closely, demonstrate his range of articulation, show you how to build him step by step, and compare his size to figures of 6-inch and 7-inch scale. One thing that stands out is the two fangs in front of his teeth. His teeth is all white, it's an articulated jaw, his eyes are green. Hasbro did an excellent job sculpting every detail of Zabu's furry body. A darker yellow paint on his back compared to the lighter yellow paint in the lower parts of his body. Opening his articulated jaw, his tongue is pinkish in color, you can swivel his head, and doing so it does not look bad. Despite of the articulated joints or articulated cuts on the figure, he doesn't look like some kind of a beast transformer. I would not recommend trying to do a split with the figure because that will expose the ball joints on his legs and arms. Hasbro did the extra mile by sculpting on his paws, and his claws as well are painted on instead of just being a plain yellow plastic. This is unusual because sometimes Hasbro missed out painting the fingernails of character with long claws, just like the Caliban Wave Beast and other vampires. Measuring the length of the figure, he is approximately over 16 centimeters, which is the normal height of a Hasbro Marble Legends 6-inch scale figure. Thank you for checking out this review, hope you stick around.
I'm Tigerknight!
There are 6 Build-A-Figure parts that you need to complete in order to build Zabu. First is the torso, which is the biggest part that came with Wolf's Bane. Next we have is the head, the smallest part, which came with the Black Winter Thor. The other Avenger Superior Iron Man does not come with a Build-A-Figure part, so it's only Thor that you need from the Avengers. Next we have is one of the legs. You need Icarus for the right leg. Just push it a bit. I did not heat up the figure, but it's recommended that you heat it up before you assemble him. One problem I have using hot water is the water may get stuck inside the torso. For the other leg, you need Capcom cable. So I gently push it a bit and swivel it so it can fit in. The right arm came with ka-zar. Same method, just swivel it slowly, pushing it in. And lastly, we have the left arm, which came with Red Widow. Just slide it slowly. I don't want to cause some dents or scratches on his fur-like sculpt. Here we have Zabu ready to join ka-zar in a Savage Land team display. Missing is Shanna, the she-devil. I'm not sure whether Hasbro will make her, especially her outfit is not kid-friendly. Just a recap, you need Black Winter, Wolf's Bane, the Red Widow, Icarus from the Eternals, his master ka-zar, and finally Capcom cable in order to build Zabu. Let me know in the comments below, do you think it's worth getting all those figures in order to build Zabu? What will you do with the other figures that you don't need? Because this is a mix and match of characters, not only X-Men team characters. I tried making Zabu stand so we can have a common size or height comparison with other figures. He is 19.5 centimeters tall. I recently reviewed the Void Build-A-Figure and he is 18.5 centimeters or 7.2 inch tall. Same is true for the Mindless one. Standing up, Zabu is 1 centimeter taller. A regular 6-inch scale figure, which is ka-zar, stands this tall. Zabu is 10 centimeters tall, which makes it about right based on the Avengers Vet Handbook. He is 4 feet tall. 6-inch scale Zabu besides 1/12 scale Medicom Toy Mafex, Psylocke, and Brown Costume Wolverine. Besides 6-inch scale figures, we have X-Force X-23 and Psylocke. For a 6-inch scale Hasbro Marble Legends regular size male, we have the Scarlet Spider, And beside him is the brand new Target exclusive Carnage, which I reviewed recently. X-Men 97 favorites Jean Grey and Cyclops. From X-Men 97 we have Wolverine and Nightcrawler. 6-inch scale loose collector ladies Darna and She. Toy Biz Juggernaut on the left and the 7-inch scale Marvel Select Juggernaut. 6-inch scale Marvel Legends Hulk and the 7-inch scale Diamond Select Toys Marvel Select Hulk. For articulation, his head has an articulated jaw which can move up and down. He has a swivel on his neck. He can look up and look down that much. There is another swivel here near his shoulder. It cannot hinge, but he can do a split like this for his legs. It can do a full 360 like that. He has a single jointed elbow. His hands can hinge forward and back. He has a swivel there. He has an upper torso swivel right here. He can crunch back that far, crunch forward that far. He can do a split, not that much. He can do a full 360 here. He has a single jointed knee. We can do a swivel there. He can try to kick that much. You can try to make him kick back a little, a bit hard. His feet can hinge forward and back as well. He has an ankle rocker right here. Another articulated part is his tail. It can swivel, it can hinge up and down, which is surprise. The recommended retail price for each figure in the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave is $24.99, which brings to a grand total of $149.94 USD for 6 figures. For Australia, it is 270 AUD RRP. In our shop, we sold 7 figures for 270 AUD plus shipping. My final thoughts. Not bad for the first Pet Avengers Build-A-Figure by Hasbro. I do wonder in the future, will Hasbro create other Pet Avengers? The articulated jaw is perfect for Zabu. The sculpted fur is done really well. It does not hinder the articulation. Overall, a must-have for X-Men fans. If you have a question that requires a visual answer like a photo or a video, feel free to leave a comment down below. If I have an answer, I will make a community post or a YouTube short. Thank you and looking forward to hearing from you guys. If you're still watching this video at this point, I hope you would consider subscribing. Thank you for your time for checking out this full review of the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. If you find it useful, hope you like the video and share it with your friends. Leave a comment for feedback and let me know what you think about this action figure.